If you're a golf coach, I want to quickly walk you through this small illustration to break down why you should only be discounting for commitments. Because if you discount without guaranteeing additional revenue and additional lessons or packages sold, then you do a few different things that definitely hurt your business and actually give the wrong impression and message to future potential students. So if we go with the no commitment option on the left first, you can see that the base rate for both of these is $125 a lesson anyway. But if you assume that you do a discount of $25 for the lesson without the commitment, you make $100 today and you lose that $25, but that's fine, you got the booking. But the trouble is you haven't guaranteed that second lesson or any further package sales. And the trouble with this is it does a few things for the business. Obviously it hurts the business because for every lesson, let's say you're doing 4 to 5 lessons a day, it's costing you like $75 to $100 a day if you're doing 4 to 5 lessons a day. So this is costing you a few $100s a week if you aren't getting commitments from people, because people aren't coming back and you're essentially spending $100 a week by not getting commitments from people. So you're losing out on money and you're losing out on the guarantee of further money as well. And you're also training people kind of subconsciously without really thinking about it to perceive your discounted rate as your actual main base rate, because people kind of talk about people refer each other based on how the discount they got, and they say, oh, go to John, go to Terry, go to Robert, he'll give you $25 off, if you send him a message and tell him I sent you, and whatever the situation might be. But that's the type of student you end up getting. You get people that don't want a transformation. They're just window shoppers. They've been thinking about golfing for ages, but they're not properly committing to it. And you end up getting that type of person as a result of discounting when you do not ask for commitments up front. And this isn't about charging it exorbitant amounts anyway per lesson. It's just about charging a decent amount. And if you do want to discount them, if they do ask for a discount, you ask for a commitment up front, because you're ultimately trying to provide a transformation anyway, not just some quick lesson. And I've made another video anyway about the minimum you should be charging before you even consider discounting anyway. I think if you're charging less than $95 or $9,900 a lesson, you should only be discounting from that point. If you're charging any less than that, you shouldn't really be discounting in the first place, regardless of where you are in the entire country of the US. So with a committed package, this is where things change slightly for the better, because here you can begin to charge less because you get commitments from students. For instance, if someone signs up for a 5-lesson package, you can discount it by that $25 a lesson, so your effective lesson price is only $100. However, you have guaranteed $500 of revenue from that student. So now your discount is rewarding the commitment that you're ultimately looking for from that student, because you don't want to be saving people money if they are not committing to the transformation that they ultimately need as a golfer. If people are passionate about golf and they care about golf and they care about improving, you're ultimately rewarding people with a saving with no commitment, with you're not helping them ultimately, because you're saying, hey, I'm going to save you money by not helping you improve your game. I'm just going to give you some insights, and that's it. That's basically what you're saying when you're asking someone. When you're asking, when you're saying I'll discount you for no commitment, that's basically what you're saying. Whereas if you say, hey, I'm going to save you $125 if you spend $500, whether upfront or over the course of 5 lessons, if you commit today to these 5 lessons, I'll save you $125. You are then guaranteeing yourself the additional income and revenue from those 5 lessons. And again, you're rewarding the commitment. You're rewarding people by saving them money because you are pursuing their success in their improvement in their golf game. And that's ultimately what you want as a golf coach. You don't want to be discounting people that do not want to improve. And that's the best way of looking at it. And that's why I made this quick quote at the bottom as well, which is that this applies to any product or service in any business, any price point either way. But it's that you should only be discounting your first $100 when you've already guaranteed your second. And it especially applies to like these packages here, whether you've got a 3, 5, 10 or 20 lesson pack, or even a monthly or annual membership of some kind. You should only be discounting the first $1 or $10 or $100 when you've already guaranteed the second one. So do not guarantee without commitments, because otherwise you're just hurting your golf coaching business and also hurting the students by rewarding them with discounts when they don't even want to commit to further coaching from you. So, real quick, if you're a golf coach or facility owner in the US and you are looking to grow your business, or if you're simply just relying on word of mouth and referrals, I want to show you exactly how much more you could be earning for your business right now with a free calculator linked below. Just going to have a few quick questions, less than 60 seconds, and it's going to show you exactly how much more you could be earning in your business with a simple step-by-step breakdown of exactly how we've worked out that number as well, based on your current numbers. So if you want to find out more, check the link below.